All right, guys. Hey, what's going on? Today is a very special episode of my stream. As you guys know, lately I've been trying to cover more and more Black Ops 2 content, as I'm also trying to prepare myself for a Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and World at War review. I'm going to call the episode the Holy Trinity. But granted, we're even going to be mentioning and reviewing Black Ops 3 as well, and explaining if it complements the Black Ops series or if it's the beginning and the end. Because I don't think I need to explain why Black Ops 4 sucked ass. Now, individually, I'll be reviewing the games separately, but all together, I'm going to be reviewing them as a series. Now, granted, and i.e., I'm judging all the games and how they complement each other, and if they were great sequels. And honestly, Black Ops 2, I don't think was the perfect sequel. Well, actually, fun fact: I cannot play Black Ops online. Anytime I sign into my PSN, it bugs out the game really bad. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it, honestly. It's not the disc, because I've cleaned the disc multiple times. And on my offline account, when I booted it up, it loaded through most of everything pretty decently. But when I hit play online, it really bugs out the game. But today, what makes today special? Oh, mystery box is up there. That's okay, but today's challenge is simple. Today's challenge is we are only going to be using the starting weapons, i.e. the Olympia and the M14. We're not even going to touch the box. We're not even going to breathe on it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Olympia, because this is going to be my I'm going to pack a punch it into the Hades. However, I can, after round 15, I can hit the box. So every 15 rounds, I'm going to trade out. So ideally round 30. And it's either you accept what the box gives you, or you don't even fuck with it. You know what I mean? Every 15 rounds, I hit the box. That's the name of this challenge. So it's a strange one, but I have to have both starting weapons for at least 15 rounds before I could touch the box. So granted, that's not the hard part. Okay, the hard part is judging whether or not I get something good. Because if it's every 15 rounds, it's got to be something dependable to the point where, whatever. Okay, so we got max ammo. I think we're on original difficulty. So it will get difficult. Alrighty. So we're going to keep the pistol for point farming, and we'll grab the M14, and we'll just use that for point farming for round 3. So after round 2, we'll grab the M14, and that'll be our back pocket weapon. We're going to be primarily utilizing. Okay. It's a tutorial out there. It's crazy you say that. I actually it looks like the BO1 on the Wii. Bro, but Payday 2 is goated. It's one of my favorite games. And fun fact, my first experience of Payday was on the PS3. But today we're going to be talking about Black Ops 2 Zombies while we play the game. So, if I get 10 or more viewers watching live, then you guys get to vote what map pack I buy. Granted, I'm already going to be buying Nuketown Zombies, so that's off the question. But it's out of the 4, being Die Rise, Mob of the Dead, Buried, or Origins. And I know a lot of people are probably going to say Origins, so I'm already planning on buying 2 map packs. Whichever one I... died to lava. What do you call that, suck ass? But nah, it's crazy. Alrighty, so we're gonna try this. As a matter of fact, damn it, I really just want to get some moderators to moderate my fucking okay, so what do you call it? We go to multiplayer, right? If I remember the tutorial correctly, is we dump out all the ammunition and throw all the grenades or whatever, and then sign back into my online account. Exit out of it. It should be fully connected, unbugged. If not, we'll just redo it. Local. If I could fix this, I bought bo2. Man, I recommend that you buy Black Ops 1. It's a way better game. Alright, here we go. Alrighty. Shock charges. Grenade. Alright. Now I go to. Sorry. Now I go in here. Click sign in. So I'm signed in.
It's a draw. Stand down.
Oh, Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles. Holy crap, bro. Hold on a minute. No. Title. We're just going to call it bo2. Let's try and see if we can find a session. Holy crap. Dude, bro. Holy dog shit. Oh my god, it loaded us into a match. Bro, let's see. Overflow. Let's see if I still got it, bro. We're going to have to run. Okay. Alright. Oh my god. Actual aimbot. Ah, bro, no fun if you're using aimbot. What a pussy. What a loser. Kill yourself. Bro, kill yourself. Hey, bro, I might have a negative KD, but at least I'm actually playing the game. Yeah, bro. He's got an aimbot. Finally, someone actually playing the damn game. Yeah, I know. Guy with the shield. He's got a shield and he's using aimbot, bro. Gotta kill. Yeah, but fuck ass don't count, bro. Them kills don't count. As a matter of fact. I doubt anything's gonna happen. But still. Yeah, bro. Dude needs to. Oh, I dodged your shit, bitch. You suck donkey ass. Now you gotta use aimbot. Yeah. Gotta use aimbot because I fucked your mom. Talk shit. Bro. They used to be like that, bro. I used to talk mad shit, bro.
Timeline in jeopardy. Pick it up.
Was he using aimbot too? Do we got an aimbot on our team? Two fuckers using aimbot. I think he just. I think he turned his on to kill the other guy. Bro, guys. Man. I want to start a Discord if you guys. Not start a Discord. I want to add a Discord thing. I want to add something to my Discord. Make it to where if you guys really want to preserve Call of Duty, really make it what it was, or preserve it for what it used to be, and go back and replay on PS3. I'll be having lobbies and shit open. Damn it, bro. I could have got me another kill. This is bad.
Poor execution out there. Mission profile failed.
That's what happens when you get your gun gold, I think. Not gold, but yeah. There used to be those. These are all DLCs. Guess what though? You can buy these for $2. emblem editor. Shit is not what it used to be. Connecting to YouTube. Can live stream. That's funny. Tell you what though, I'll invite you. Isn't it Calico Gaming or is it? I think it's this one, right? I can't remember. At first, I was gonna make a. What do you call it? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we could do a 1v1 or against bots or whatever you want to do. I hate the MTAR. I actually like the Type 25. My favorite gun to use was the Scar H and the AN-94. It was my dad's favorite gun. My dad's deceased now, but when he was still alive, I remember he liked the AN-94. It's just crazy. You know, now that I'm an adult and still enjoying this game. Alrighty, well, we're gonna switch that up to attack 45. We're gonna go with fast mags on attack 45. Okay. Toughness. Screw dexterity. We'll grab scavenger. And in retaliation, we're gonna go grab primary gunfire. And we'll grab fast mags. And screw the pistol. Pistol can suck it. We'll just grab that. Alright. That's a pretty valid setup. The pick 10 system, I hated it, but for the longest time, but still, shit was what it was. Now the shotgun here needs no introduction, so I don't see it necessary. Black hat, we'll keep one of those. We'll throw on Claymore. But in return for all that, what we're going to end up doing essentially is grabbing a not overkill. Kurt Greed 1. We'll use that. Flap jacket. And here we'll do tactical mask. Toughness. We'll grab the B23R. And with our one attachment slot, we got one more slot we could take up. Another black hat. Nah, fam. I think what we're going to do is we'll just go grab the long barrel. Give my shotgun more range of use. Make it more useful. Dead silence. Cold-blooded ghost. DSR 50 with that suppressor and the ballistic stability. And we'll just leave, and what we'll do instead of that, go with attack insertion. No grenades, but instead we'll go with tactician. And we'll go with fuck it. We'll do 2 black hats. These are like actual, like you can use these in actual multiplayer because they fall within the pick 10 amount. As a matter of fact, dude, fuck that shotgun. In fact, we'll go with the KSG and go throw on the long barrel on that because that's got a lot more range than the standard, and it does almost similar damage. I think damage is maxed out. Actually, it does more damage and has more range. It just has a slower fire rate. No, equal fire rate. Accuracy is a little higher on the other one. Who gives a fuck about accuracy? It's a shotgun. As a matter of fact, screw the tacticals. What we'll do instead is we'll just go grab danger close. No, we won't. But instead, we'll grab sleight of hand. Or not sleight of hand, but the fast mags because whatchamacallit, it'll be a quicker reload on the KSG. That's actually a good setup right there. Now, that's an excellent multiplayer shotgun build, honestly. As for the LMG here, danger close. We'll swap for tactical insertion. We'll go with removing that. We don't need a third one, but what we will grab is screw the perks for a minute. Overkill. What we'll do instead is we'll grab, and we'll grab a shield. Extended mag. I still have one more option. A scavenger. Okay, I mean, I see that working in interesting ways in multiplayer. It's not the most effective setup, honestly. But if we were to, say, add bots, say they're just regular. Alright, so this would be our multiplayer training. Because, I mean, realistically speaking, yeah, this is pretty accurate. A 6v6, regular enemies versus regular bots, and of course myself. So, first of all, we're going to try this KSG loadout. This loadout, I don't know, I just feel the most, I feel like this is probably the best setup for shotguns, multiplayer. Okay, alright.
UAV inbound.
Should have switched to my weapon. UAV assist.
Charges check. He's gone. UAV waiting order. Dropped him. Friendly UAV inbound.
Now the KSG in real life, the shotgun I thought about buying for a while now.
Friendly MG-27 Dragon Fire deployed. Friendly UAV inbound. Hostiles have destroyed your UAV.
I was about to happen. Alright, yeah, I like that loadout. That's actually a pretty neat multiplayer loadout, not gonna lie. Not perfect, but doable. I was able to get my thing going with it.
Another kill. Shoot her down.
This multiplayer is definitely a lot more crispier.
Friendly UAV inbound.
Again, this is a simulation, so it's not the real deal. I'm not this good. You're just regular bots. This is what multiplayer would have looked like back in the day. Of course, I wouldn't have been this good against actual players because of exploits, proper weapon builds, proper skill level. Thing about the pick 10 system is I think it could have been like a pick 12, honestly. Felt like it would have given the players a lot more to use. But since it's only a pick 10 system, the player has to really pick and choose what they want to prioritize. Weapons, perks, equipment usage. Like, you know, instead of the regular, because you see, Black Ops 1 had something the other Call of Duty used to have, and that was equipment. You can deploy equipment, and your equipment would be pretty useful. Like, it could be like a spy camera or the
Good job.
35 and 4. Honestly, for a training exercise, this was excellent, especially using shotguns, which I'm not good with shotguns in Call of Duty. Mostly because shotguns are kind of neutered. I think if shotguns in this game had a little bit more range to them, I feel like, yeah, they'd be a little bit too, overpowered. But with the long barrel attachment, I feel like the shotgun, the KSG had excellent range, which is really nice. But we're gonna have to go back in there and run it back with a. Actually, wait a second. Score streaks. Let's modify this shit a little bit. Let's go with the lightning strike. We'll replace lightning strike with a sentry gun. Dragonfire is the most bullshit out of all of them. The Warthog, A10. Escort drone. Let's just do airstrikes. Let's just have this stealth chopper. the VTOL warship. These are all very high-end shits. And they create a class hardline. Shit. Screw that. Well, see, because we want this, because ergonomic handling and faster aim down sights is nice. All fast hands does is swap weapons faster, use equipment faster, reset the fuse when throwing back a frag grenade. Honestly, it does several different things, but none of them are going to contribute to the longevity. I mean, we can run it, honestly. Swapping to your secondary a lot quicker. I mean, swapping to your secondary is pretty quick, but increasing that swap speed and making it pretty instantaneous and using equipment faster could prove an extra edge over situation and give you more time during a play, I guess. But really, that's if you. I mean, all right. So this is just a reflex sight. So say we don't prioritize that. Say instead we go for perk 2 greed. Okay. My argument would be scavenger for replenishing ammo. I mean, like that's totally viable, honestly. I go for secondary gunfire, or I can delete the perk 2 greed and grab a perk 3 and then grab a tactical, which would be pretty balanced, relatively speaking. But I don't know. I still think a pick 12 system would have been awesome because it would have let you mess more around with your perks and attachments, at least for your secondary. Because I would have at least had. Okay, if I had 2 more slots, realistically, I would have probably grabbed me a tactical and probably a perk 3, honestly. And the perk 3 is kind of sort of suck. Dexterity, aim faster after sprinting, and mantling and climb speed are faster. So dexterity isn't too bad, honestly. Extreme conditioning allows you to sprint for longer durations. But this coupled with this, with the faster aim down sight speed. Okay. Okay, so what I would do in that case, I would keep it like that and then just throw on dexterity. We got hard line, so we'll get our perks, or we'll get our airdrops a little bit faster. So, because these ones are very expensive, but I'm sure when shit starts to get going, and we'll just start playing it tactically until we start like racking up our shit. Yeah, I think it's aggressive. Yeah, our secondary is bare bones, but that's doable. Let's see how this gun handles. Holy shit. Yeah, the dexterity. Okay. Alright. Setup, not as overpowered as I'd like. But that aim down sight is like instant. That gives me a huge upper hand, especially when coming out of sprinting. Like reaction timing as well. That was unnecessarily quick, bro. Like, yeah, dude, that setup's aggressive. And an actual multiplayer, that would be way too aggressive, especially if they called in like canines and just a few other crazy shit going on. And yeah, it would be way too much for the enemy to handle, in my opinion, with the amount of shit you can call all at once, just like I just did right there. And again, that's just an example. Now, granted, say I wanted to change this class, say I didn't really like the class. Damage is pretty high, but say I want the AN94. And say I wanted to grab quick draw, and instead of having fast mags, say I ran, I don't know, one of those, it would still be an effective class. My only complaint with that class was that, like, okay, say this pistol had quick draw, but it doesn't have quick draw. Okay, say I had fast mags on the pistol, it would have been way more effective with fast mags. I'm just saying. Matter of fact, I barely even threw any explosives. So what I'll do instead is, yeah, I'll run fast mags. All right. Now, yeah, that came in handy, but we can always grab our enemy's gun. So now, okay, now we got some wiggle room. Okay, I can do one thing. Primary gunfire. Fast mags. Now this would reduce recoil, but who really cares about recoil on an AN94? Well, let's see if this setup runs a little bit smoother, because the kills are going to be way easier to get. The gun is fully kitted out, but that's not the point. The point is we also lost our scavenger, which means that the gun's not as sustainable. Neither is the handgun. So we're gonna have to pick up enemy weapons. That's the only flaw, which is doable, I think.
Deadly force is authorized.
Okay, AN-94 time to kill is a little bit slower. The fire rate's a little lower, and the recoil is a little bit higher, which is okay. Not a bad weapon by no means.
Enemy down. I've got you.
Never mind, this gun.
Shut out. Enemy down. Chopper awaiting order. Warship awaiting orders. Stealth chopper inbound. Escort drone inbound. He's on it.
This gun is fucking gangster.
Threat neutralized. Try. Escort drone inbound. Stealth chopper inbound. Stand by for talk on.
Can't even lie, bro. That was some gangster ass gameplay, bro. That shit was gangster. Watch this shit. The new headshot sound is very satisfying, including the extra bit of blood and gore added to it. Like, this game was way more gorier than what I thought it was going to be. Going back in campaign and seeing Woods get his leg blown open and shit like that, and seeing Hudson get his kneecaps blown open with a shotgun. And then just seeing Mason, like, at the first level, like, right, that the African foot soldier guy with the machete charging him, and then he uses the machete and whacks it into his neck, essentially. Like, and then also that dude at the very beginning that was caught in the burning Jeep, he's just burning alive. But, like, this game was low-key hella brutal, especially, like, when Wood stabbed Kravchenko in the hand with the karambit and twisted it, bro. Like, dude, this game was unnecessarily brutal, including just the way that they treated Noriega. Like, they straight up punched the fuck out of him, bro. Also, Raul Mendez's, like, rampage with the Spaz 12. I mean, I was blowing chunks out of people left and right and macheting people like Jason Voorhees on steroids. Also, not to mention just some of the crazy shit of just seeing civilians get shot up in that nightclub plaza and shit like that. Yeah, this game was totally unnecessarily brutal. And that one dude got shot in the neck, basically, and it went all the way through. What do you call it? The dude that's like explaining like what Raul Mendez is up to. It was like that first mission into the future. You know what I'm talking about, guys? Um, shit, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, there's a few other moments I'm missing that brutality was in play and or just seeing crazy shit go down. And this game was definitely ballsy. It could have been a lot more ballsier. I felt like it could have shown more crazy shit. But I think, in my opinion, this game's campaign is decently long. Tells a pretty nice story. Also, I mean, the dismemberment mechanics. I mean, also forgot to mention when you acquire a machete, you can chop off your enemies' heads, which I always thought was kind of whack. But so that was what multiplayer obviously would have looked like back in the day. I gotta say the pick 10 system is really balanced, but it lacks the creativity because I mean you're you're going to want a secondary weapon because if all you have is a primary, you just don't have enough ammo to sustain yourself, as well as you're not going to have what it takes to. Oh, son of a bitch! The game froze. The game crashed again. No. Well, I guess that would be the end of the Black Ops 2 stream. Honestly, we'll end it with a crash. It's unfortunate that it had to end that way. But still, I got the game running and I got into a real multiplayer match. I'd say overall, I don't really miss this game as much as I thought I would, honestly. Because I remember it for how frustrating it was at the time and how underwhelming I felt the whole experience was. Not gonna lie, riding off the success of Black Ops 1, I just don't think this does Black Ops 1 any justice, honestly. Apart from the great story, exhilarating multiplayer experience with a mediocre class setup, but it was revolutionary for the time. And I can't remember how many times I would just try to prioritize class setups and do a setup only running tomahawks with a B2-3R suppressed with a knife. Yeah, that was an interesting multiplayer loadout, and it's something that's totally not viable. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. The upcoming review for Black Ops 1, 2, and World at War will be coming up pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. But before all that, we're definitely going to have to replay the campaigns of World at War, Black Ops 1, and obviously we're almost done with Black Ops 2's campaign. And I figured we'd start with Black Ops 2's campaign because I felt like that's what's really popular. And then I can get people to watch the Black Ops 1 campaign and be like, yeah, Black Ops 1 told a much crazier, better story. But obviously Black Ops 2 expanded on it. Great story. But then we're going to have to go back to World at War. And then I'm going to have to give the conclusion of what was the best in the trilogy. Hint, hint, Black Ops 1. But still, World at War was Treyarch's first Call of Duty. So we'll get into it when we get there. So see you guys. Peace out. Stay safe.